Hey, this is a message of a letter of intent to the Secretary of State. Okay, I intend to sue you for lost wages, for psychological damage, for what your hearing officer, Odrobina, did to me in December of 2014. Now, you may not know this, but she is incompetent. She cannot read, and she is not a very good hearing officer, okay? Now, I came before her after not having a driver's license for 32 years over 3 alcohol-related offenses when I was a kid, a teenager. But for my whole adult life, I haven't had a driver's license. 22 years ago, I fulfilled all requirements to get it back, and you still wouldn't give it back due to another incompetent named Browsner. Now, hearing officer Odrobina, I just dumped $1,000 to fulfill your illegal requirements that I submit to HIPAA law violating exposure, and you're violating with these requirements. You're violating HIPAA laws. You don't realize this, and I'm going to set the precedent because I'm going to sue you for this, for requiring me to submit to drug tests over alcohol-related offenses, and for requiring me to go to a evaluator and submit to that, okay? And for daring to suggest that I go to NA meetings. The reason is because hearing officer Odrobina denied scientific fact. It was a clean drug screen. You don't believe me? Look in the reports for Vincent Ciofani, Ciofani, and you will see that there is a clean drug screen there to dispute the lies from hearing officer, or from Catholic Services Chris Seeger. Okay? Now, hearing officer Odrobina would not consider those facts because she didn't like me. So she decided to jam me up. Now, you, as the Secretary of State, whereas if I am a risk, according to the MAP 21 laws signed off on by the President of the United States himself, I'm supposed to already have a restricted driver's license with a breathalyzer on my vehicle. All right? If I'm a risk. But because I'm not a risk to drink alcohol because I have a physical aversion to alcohol and chemicals, hearing officer Odrobina illegally used my health care regimen as an excuse to further revoke my driver's license. Okay? Now, I was supposed to have a breathalyzer on my vehicle, minimum, and have my driver's license back. Minimum, by law. Okay? This is MAP 21 law you are not abiding by. You have not been abiding by this law all year long. Okay? If you had abided by the law, I could have took the job I had lined up, and I wouldn't be on SSI right now starving. You were going to pay for pain and suffering. You're going to pay for lost wages. You're going to pay for character assassination. You're going to pay for illegally requiring me to submit to things that are illegal. Okay, it's illegal to ask me about my healthcare stuff. It's illegal to ask me if I medicate with marijuana. You don't ask me if I medicate with Vicodins or with Tylenol 3s or with Oxys. So how dare you suggest that I can't use an alternative medication and still get my driver's license? Now, I was deprived of my driver's license based on my religious beliefs. The words out of my mouth that I spoke to Chris Seeger, the rapist at Catholic Human Services. Now, she jammed me up with lies, a diagnosis that is lies, and fact proves it. There is scientific fact in the form of a clean drug screen. Research it. Send me my driver's license. If I don't get it by the end of June, I intend to sue you into oblivion, and you will be firing hearing officer Odrobina.